Welcome to Stories from the Center of the Universe, the podcast about the human experience.
All right, it's the Tuesday between Week 10 and Week 11 of the NFL season. Last week, we revealed the winning percentages or correctly calling games percentage. I am abysmally in fourth place. Even though I think what's happening, the reason I'm in fourth is I called for a tie, which clearly is not a bright move, and I keep picking against the Chiefs. So that's 6 games right there, I think. Isn't that right? They've won 5 games. So that's 6. Maybe I don't pick the team playing the Chiefs every week, and I'll improve my percentage a little bit. Zach, we established 2.5 as the over-under for number of new non-perishable items in your apartment. What is the result from last week or last 7 days?
I don't know the result, but I know that it's over.
Like significantly over?
Probably.
All right, tell us the fun items that you're excited about that you added.
Well, I got some silverware. I got a whiteboard.
Oh.
Like a calendar kind of whiteboard thing, just so I can keep track of my random schedule easier.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I got a trash can.
Woo!
Got a paper towel holder. Got some other stuff that I can't think of off the top of my head.
Zach, can you turn your volume up a little bit? All right. So I think Jack and Rob, y'all took the over. I took the under, so y'all were right, and I was wrong this week.
Jack or Zach, did you get paper towels to go with the paper towel holder?
I had those already. I brought some.
Okay, sweet. Good deal.
Yeah.
All right, good time. Zach, what's the let's just establish it now. What's the over-under for next week? And this will be the last one we do.
3.5.
Wow.
Oh, he went up.
A higher over it. That sounds like a man who knows exactly what he needs to get for his apartment.
That's right.
Yeah, no, I'm getting some stuff soon. So
okay,
As
I got
we
you.
were saying beforehand, he's got a couple days before he goes back to work, so he's got plenty of time to go out and buy stuff.
Yep, right on. All right, I have to do this because I'm still reeling from the Bucs loss to the Patriots. I jinxed to Zach. My apologies. I was talking smack about the Patriots not being a real team. I think I called them a paper tiger. They're actually better than I thought they were. Let me start there. Let me also say that Todd Bowles as a head coach, whether it's the Jets or the Bucs, is awful after the bye. Hey, Jack, can you go on mute?
Yeah.
Thanks. Awful after the bye week. He gives the team off the first week of that 2-week period off. He does it every time. And so they're rusty. The Patriots had – you guys didn't watch it. I know Zach did. We gave up 4 50-yard plays now, or 50-plus yard plays. One can be explained by just a good route by the receiver. Another can be explained by our rookie cornerback got burned because he's a rookie. The 2 running plays – one was a gap assignment problem, and the other one was we just didn't maintain a good edge. And by the way, TreVeyon Henderson is a stud, and I'm happy that TreVeyon Henderson is a stud at the NFL level because he's from this area, and I'm definitely rooting for him. But I certainly wasn't rooting for him as he ripped off 2 50-plus yard runs against my Bucs. Baker Mayfield, I don't think can throw the ball accurately when receivers are running away from him. So post, flag, fly. He doesn't make those throws because he knows he's not very good at it. You know who is really good at it? Drake May. Aaron Rodgers, even at his age, is still pretty good at that. Herbert, Goff, Stafford. Look at all the teams that are competitive. Most of them have guys that can make every pass and like throw dimes 35-plus yards down the field. And Baker's not one of them. And the fact that we scored on the opening drive, I was ecstatic. Take away the BS touchdown we scored at the end because we already knew we had lost at that point. It was just a trash touchdown. Between those 2 touchdowns, we scored 3 field goals. You're not going to beat a team that's got a pretty good offense scoring 23 points. And really, take 7 off that. We scored 16 points that game. you're not going to win NFL games scoring 16 points. Like we only gave up 28 points, as bad as we looked on those long plays. Anyway, Zach, thoughts on the game?
I think the injuries are starting to really show how it's affecting us. I mean, we've been saying it all season because our team's been injured most of the season badly. But not having any playmakers besides Ibuka, and if you want to throw Tez Johnson in there, you can. Bucky being out really hurts us. And then our whole interior O-line is just decimated. I mean, Graham Barton's still there, I guess, but our guards are just gone. We don't have anybody. Baker's getting destroyed every play. Every play they decide to send more than 4 people, he's getting demolished. He's got like half a second to throw. So
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, it's the injuries are starting to catch up to us. I'd be surprised if we beat the Bills next week because I don't think we're getting anybody back. I mean, there's been no news on Bucky. Mike's obviously gone. Godwin's kind of got this mystery injury that nobody knows what's going on with him. So I don't think we're going to beat the Bills, but I'm still going to pick them.
Yeah, let me respond to both of those, and then we'll move to the Steelers game. The offensive line, our right guard got pushed into Baker like repeatedly. It was
every snap.
It was every snap, and Baker doesn't deal, and most quarterbacks don't deal well with pressure in their face right up the middle. And so that guard play, which I don't look at as much as the skill positions. And by the way, that's kind of a misnomer. They all have skill, right? One's ball skills, and the other is other kinds of skills that don't involve the ball. Yeah, so we got our right tackle back. He looked pretty good. Worse is a stud at left tackle. But, yeah, those 2 guards are going to be the death of us. I don't know if we're expecting them back or not. And to your wide receiver and Bucky points, let's just say Mike Evans, when he comes back very late in the season, he's really going to be wide receiver 3. Put Ibuka at wide receiver 1. For that game, with Ibuka as the 1, we're still missing 2, 3, and 4 at wide receiver. And we've been missing RB1 for about half the season. And I can't wait to get him back because he's very important to our team. Yeah, so I hope they come back soon enough to make a difference so we can actually make the playoffs and then make a push once we're in, but we'll see. All right, Rob and Jack, I did not watch the Steelers game. Jack, you're about to come off mute at some point. Rob, I guess you can start and then pass it over to Jack so he knows it's coming. I saw the score. I was a little bit surprised, especially given the one fact I knew going just after the game was the Chargers' offensive line is horrible. They are last or second to last at 4 of the 5 offensive line positions.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, again,
out of 36 players at each position, they're worst or second to worst.
Right, yeah. Yeah, defense just didn't really show up again to the degree that we wanted them to. And then you said it. I think Duke's told us like they're missing both their tackles or something. They're both gone, and it just the fact that we couldn't get to Herbert and put real pressure on him, and he does have a quick release, and he's good at getting the ball out, blah blah blah. But the fact that we didn't get any pressure is ridiculous. So then our offense again. I think Jack's related to this, and he'll probably talk about it, but just anemic. Just not even there. It just was horrible. We can't run the ball. And we gotta. That's Steelers history. We got to be able to run the ball to make sure that we can pass the ball. And it was just a very poor showing. But I texted Duke that if anybody was going to beat us, it was okay with me that it was his Chargers. So not Flippins, but just Duke's. So
no, I understand.
Just kidding.
Jack, your thoughts?
Yeah, I thought our defense played somewhat decent compared to where they've been. I mean, we didn't force any turnovers, but the Chargers pretty good about that. Their receiving core is really good. Couldn't stop the run, but so many times. Our offense is just so plateaued. I mean, we can't do anything. Rodgers took a sack in the end zone to make it 3-2. And yeah, like my dad said, we can't run the ball for anything. Calvin Austin had a ball hit his hands and then it flew back and it got picked off. So we don't really have a true number 2 receiver, which we're searching for. going to get any better running 3 tight end sets the whole year.
Yeah, no doubt. Do you guys have high hopes for the Steelers the rest of the season?
Nope.
No, not
Really?
the way that the Ravens are playing. So I don't think that we're going to win the division, and it'll be the basic 9-8 season.
Yep, 10-7 if we're lucky, and I'm losing hope quick.
What do you guys think about Tomlin?
I'm still a fan overall. I think, I look at a lot of coaching changes where can we find anybody better? And in that respect, I don't think so. But then, I guess I am getting to a point where maybe we just need, I don't know. See, I think he provides a really good culture, but I don't know if it's a culture change we need to get to the next level again, or if, I don't know. I'm 50-50. But I used to be, but you asked me that, Zach. If you'd asked me that last year or year before, I would have told you I was 90-10 in favor of him. But I'm probably 60-40, 50-50 now, probably. I don't know. Jack?
Yeah, I can't really put all the blame on him. I think our front office hasn't done us that much justice when it comes to the offense as a whole. They put so much money in the defense where we're kind of struggling on offense between the offensive line. We had Jaylen Warren, but he's not like a top. I wouldn't consider him a top 20 running back in the league. So that says a lot right there. Probably not even top 30. And then like I said, we don't have a number 2 receiver. We paid DK Metcalf a bunch of money, and now we're searching for a number 2. So hopefully, if we target it in the draft, then I think we're better. But we'll see if Tomlin's around for that.
Yeah, it seems like Pittsburgh's MO is to make some moves in the offseason, maybe make some moves in the early regular season, but usually not. Pick some guys in the draft. And I can't name the last 16 players they took in the draft, or the last 21, I should say, roughly. But I don't think they don't take a chance on a quarterback, right? They don't take a chance typically on receivers. They'll draft a good running back early in the draft, but it just seems like they've got stuck in this rut of 9-8, 10-7, all winning records. And if that's what you want as a fan, great, keep going 9-8, 10-7. Or do you say, hey, you know what? We're gonna have a fire sale, and we're gonna try to we've lost Rob. Have a fire sale, and we're going to have 2 or 3 down years, and then we're going to come back like crazy and maybe rip off 3 or 4 Super Bowls. But they don't seem to be willing to have those 2 or 3 bad years in a row. Jack, thoughts there?
Yeah, you're right. We've been in this rut for a long time. I can't really complain about our drafts. I think we do a decent job with our drafts. I think the worst pick that we've had is Kenny Pickett. He wasn't what we wanted him to be. I don't know why we didn't re-sign Najee or just extend him to his 5th year. That was quite surprising to me, considering our depth at the time, and all we did was replace him with Kenneth Gainwell. So I don't really think it's that. I think we probably do need a fire sale on the defensive side of the ball to some degree. Nothing crazy. We need to get a safety in return somehow, some way. But our defense just is not living up to the way that they were talking about it in the preseason.
Oh, they were talking about it like it might be the best ever. I'm like, you're going to have a bunch of guys that are 27 to 31 years old, not guys in their mid-30s. All right, moving on from the Steelers. And by the way, I kind of feel the same way about the Bucs based on how the season's gone so far, but I know we've got guys that supposedly are coming back and should make a difference. So we've got a little more hope in Bucs land than you guys do, but not a lot more. All right, let me just rip off a few games. Rob, you had an insight about the Falcons who lost in overtime to the Colts.
Yeah, I was just reading about them, and we've been talking about their inconsistency all year. And somebody was writing about them, and they basically said every time that they do something good, then they turn around and do something bad. And it just, in a way, it just kind of summed up. It's like, so you're like, and it's almost like it's 1 step forward, 2 steps back type deal. So I think that's not. I mean, we've talked about the Falcons a lot with their inconsistency, but that's a couple other teams that we've noticed as well. So Carolina showed that this weekend. I mean, so anyway, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was
consistency
just a very succinct way to put it that I hadn't really thought about it that way, but I just found it interesting.
Fair enough. I have a suggestion for the NFL. After the 9th week, you take your worst 8 teams, and when they play each other, you allow them to play. You'll sell tickets at the stadium wherever they're playing, but you don't put it on TV.
Yeah,
You don't get those teams to participate in TV money if they're that bad halfway through the season. Like the Jets playing the Browns, no one cares at this point in the season when those two play each other. Jets fans and Browns fans don't care. There's literally no one who cares about the outcome of that game.
I think we should just do what people have been talking about for forever, which is putting the worst NFL team against the best college team and just see what happens.
Or and I love that idea. Or you have a AAA like baseball does, and you do what the English Premier League does. If you're not in the top 24, or maybe it's the top 26 or 28, let's just take the bottom 4 and you get relegated to AAA. And you bring 4 teams up from the USFL or the XFL or whatever we're calling it. But they have to play by the same rules as the NFL. I think they should do that. And that would get the Jets owner and the Browns ownership group, it would get their attention. Or maybe if you're in the bottom 10 3 years in a row, you get relegated, something like that. Because right now, the prospect of the Jets playing the Browns is awful. I mean, I'm looking at the score. I'm like, who cares? I can't even believe it's on the internet. Why does anybody care? All right, enough rants. I love the Saints this past week because they beat the Panthers, who would have only been 1 game behind us. They're still 2 games behind us thanks to the Saints. I don't know how the Panthers look so bad against the Saints. It's mind-boggling to me.
So I was reading about that. Apparently, since they made that switch at quarterback for Saints, that kid, I don't know, is it Show or whatever his name is?
Shuck.
Well, I was way off, but anyway, apparently he's like really turned it up a notch for them or something. So
yeah, he had a solid game. I didn't watch it, but I boxed.
I think I think he had like 270, 280, and 2 tutties or something. And but apparently just him taking over has given them a little bit of new life.
Yeah, no, I think he's going to be a good player, but we'll see if he can be consistently good.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the Pats-Bucks score because that's just the next game on my phone. Last comment on that game. There's nothing grosser to me than watching Robert Kraft and Dave Portnoy slap high fives in Tampa State.
Yes, I totally agree with that.
I mean, I was nauseous the 2 or 3 times they went to those two high fiving.
That was funny. I was just about to say I almost yacked.
Yeah. All right, Ravens, Vikings. Ravens, I think, are going to make a surge, as I think Jack pointed out, based on schedule and based on the fact that they're better than they played the first few weeks.
How do you think the Vikings are feeling about letting Darnold go now?
I think there are 4 teams that feel stupid right now.
Yep.
The guy's on fire. Hey, Jack, what are your thoughts about the Dolphins beating the Bills 30-13?
Yeah, I actually have no words for that. I have no idea what they're doing in Buffalo from a defensive side of the standpoint. The offense, I know that they turned it over a couple times, but from a defensive side, I don't understand how you give up 30 points to that team. It's pretty inexcusable, if you ask me.
Well, they're playing Tampa next week, so they'll give up like 7 or 10 maybe to Tampa next week.
Yeah, they got that consistency like the Packers do.
Oh, yeah, we'll talk about them in a second. Giants, Bears, my only comment there is the Bears are better than I think we thought they were going to be, and Caleb Williams, statistically and just the eye test watching him play, he's actually a step better.
He's weirdly inconsistent as well. He 2 weeks ago, he had like one of the worst games I'd ever seen. And then it might have been last week, but then this week he balled out, so I don't know.
Well, and even in this game, when I was looking at the stuff and I got to see a couple snippets of it, he didn't play that well the first 3 quarters. And then the fourth quarter, he just turned it on, and this is their second comeback. The last 2 weeks, they've had comebacks. So he had like 129 yards of offense and, either throwing or running in the fourth quarter. So he really turned it up, but he was not very good or consistent the first 3 quarters.
Yeah, I think they were 3-7 in one-score games last year,
Right.
and I think their winning percentage in those games is better this year so far.
Yeah, it's kind of flipped a little
Much
bit.
better.
Yeah. Did y'all watch any of the Jaguars Texans game?
I just caught things as it was coming in, but I mean, it looked like it was a blowout, and then 26 to freaking nothing in the fourth quarter for the Texans.
Yeah, I think with a few minutes left in the game, the Jaguars had like a 98-point-something% chance of winning.
Yep.
And then the Texans came back with their backup quarterback who played really, really well in the fourth quarter.
He did.
Crazy game. The Cardinals should be kicked out of the NFL. The Seahawks have had the best season so far. Who wants to debate me on that? Okay, Zach, bring it.
I think it's the Rams.
Yeah, if I had to pick a second one, I think it's the Rams too. But I haven't watched
It's
a lot
close.
of these both teams.
But the Seahawks lost to us, so I don't think they qualify. I think it's LA.
Zach, you're thinking Bucks from the 80s, man.
Yeah, maybe. But I don't know. Did you see what the Rams did on Sunday?
The Rams are special. The Rams are very good.
I've got one of my little stat things I told you about, Paul. I got one on the Rams.
All right, hit us.
Oh, you want it now?
Yep.
So Stafford is the first ever quarterback in the history of the league, 3 games in a row to have 4+ touchdowns and no interceptions.
Yeah, the
dude's
dude's
on
on
crack.
fire.
He's on fire, yeah.
And didn't he have a bad back coming into the season too?
Yeah, he was questionable like the first game or something, I think.
Yeah, people were talking about how this might be his last season. He might not even start.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
And now he's having maybe the best year of his career so far.
Yeah, he's 37 and he looks like he's 27.
Right on. The Commanders should probably just say we're not going to play any more games this season.
Yeah, it's forfeit.
The Lions. All right, so let's do this. And there are a couple more games I want to talk about, but actually only one more game, and it'll be quick on that. Who are your top 3 in each division right now? Zach, you go first. NFC
Division or each conference?
No, each conference.
Oh.
Top 3. If somebody else is ready to go, y'all can hop in there.
Yeah, give me a sec. Hold on.
All right, I'll go NFC.
You go first.
Rams and I don't know what to do with the Eagles. Rams, Seahawks. It's definitely not the Packers. Based on the game last night, I don't actually trust the Eagles or the Packers. That's pathetic. A 10-7 game from those two. They have way more talent on the offensive side of the ball for both teams. I think I'm going to say Lions is my third in the NFC, and then AFC. What a jumbled mess the AFC is. I think I have to put the Chargers in there. I hate to do this, but I think I have to put the Broncos in there, and I think I have to put the Patriots in there. And the Bills, they're not a Super Bowl winning team the way they played the last 3 or 4 weeks. All right, who wants to go next? Who disagrees with what I said?
I agree with you on the NFC. I think
I agree with you on the NFC as well.
All right, who replaces the Chargers for you, Zach?
Indy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I still don't trust them. And by the way, Jonathan Taylor, it's almost like a video game stats that he's having.
He deserves the MVP. If he continues what he's doing, he deserves the MVP.
There's no question.
Yeah.
I really, if it comes down to like a debate over, I don't know, some random quarterback or Jonathan Taylor, it really shouldn't be a question. But they're going to do it. They're going to give it to some quarterback.
I hope not. By the way, the Colts are not in my top 3 because Daniel Jones is still the quarterback in Indy.
He hasn't proven.
He's had a good first half of the season.
What would you have said about Sam Darnold before last year?
Before last year?
Yeah.
I would have said something similar. I mean, maybe Daniel Jones is pulling a Darnold. Look, we coined the phrase. Daniel Jones is pulling a Darnold.
Patent it.
All right, Robert, where do you disagree on the AFC?
Who'd you say? You said Chargers, Broncos, and who?
Patriots.
Yeah. So I was with Zach a little bit. I got a little more trust in Jones just because I think after he did not play well against us last week, he definitely turned it around a couple days ago. So I actually might replace I think I might replace the Broncos with the Colts. I don't know. I could go with any of those four, honestly, but I know you wanted three. But
Rob, you got to make a call. We're going to give you time to think about it as Jack
all
tells
right,
me.
Colts over Broncos.
All right.
Yeah,
Jack,
from my NFC is the same. From the AFC, not in this order. I'll have to go to the Patriots, the Colts, and the Chiefs.
Ooh.
They were probably one of the biggest winners after this weekend because they already beat the Ravens. They did lose to the Bills, but the Bills looked terrible. I wasn't overly impressed with the Broncos due to what they did against the Raiders, and the Chiefs, or the Chargers still have to go to the Chiefs. So I kind of like where the Chiefs are at in the AFC.
All right, right on. Cool. And then the last game was the game last night, which, by the way, I didn't even check to see if it was on. I assume the ESPN, Disney, YouTube TV contract negotiations are still happening.
Yeah, I tried watching it and I couldn't.
Yeah, I ESPN's not going to hear this, but if they happen to hear this, I'm fine with you not signing a deal with YouTube TV. I'm fine not watching Monday Night Football ever again. I'm so tired of ESPN. The decisions they've made the last, 7-8 years are ridiculous. I have intentionally not watched ESPN except for things like Monday Night Football, but you can take that away from me too. I'm going to stick with YouTube TV. I'm going to pay $87 a month, and please never sign a contract with YouTube TV. And YouTube TV, you don't sign it either. Don't even go back to the table.
Yeah.
I can't stand ESPN, man.
I know, I hear you.
I mean, you can only talk about Aaron Rodgers, LeBron James, and Dak Prescott and the Cowboys, but so much.
Right. Agreed.
Sorry, I just shot at your Pittsburgh Steelers. Who's the best quarterback to ever play in Pittsburgh? The answer is Aaron Rodgers, hilariously.
Oh, that's what they say?
Yeah, somebody asked that question online the other day.
He's number 3. He's not even. He shouldn't even be in the conversation as a one-year player.
No. His career in total.
Oh.
Who's had the best career that also happened to wear a Steelers jersey at quarterback?
Well, 2 other quarterbacks have more Super Bowls than him. I can say that.
Yeah, you can definitely argue that it's Roethlisberger or even Terry.
Yep.
For sure. All right. Did anybody happen to get the game? Do y'all have DirecTV or cable or something where you could watch it?
No, we've got the YouTube stuff, but I don't. Chris just went into another store, but we did something where we paid like $25 or something, and now we have it back. I don't know what the deal is, but or we went through the app or something. I don't know what we did, but
I'm not paying another dime.
Yeah,
to watch ESPN.
I think it was actually her dad did it, and he didn't realize what he was doing it or something. I don't know the whole story, but anyway. But it was boring. It was 10-7. It was like basically make it a 6-3 game, and that's the way I felt about it. So,
I mean, it had to be almost unwatchable, right?
Yeah, the only 2 exciting plays happened on the same drive when the Eagles scored the touchdown. Was the screen pass to Barkley, he ran for 41 yards, and then the 36-yard pass to Smith. Those are the 2 most exciting plays in the game, and they happened within a minute and a half of each other. And they scored, and the rest of the game was horrible.
And the third most exciting play, arguably, was 4th and whatever it was, 4th and 1 or 2 from like the Packers 38, maybe something like that, and they throw a bomb in that in a close game.
That's right. I saw that. Yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah, questionable call at best.
Oh, it's an awful call. All right, Zach, I forgot to do the. How did we do last week?
Hey, real quick, I got one more tidbit thing.
Oh, yeah.
That I was not able to find out the answer to this, but I'm going to bet that it's 0. But it's just a quick question for you guys. When is the last time there was 2 games on the same day in the NFL that had the final scores 44-22?
Never happened.
Never happened. Can't imagine that it did. But I just wanted to point that out because I thought it was funny.
That is wild because those are not football scores.
Definitely not. So that would be a winner on the Super Bowl box game that would be somebody would think that was rigged. So
that could have happened back in the early 80s, and Duke would know that fact.
That's true. Good call.
I found something relevant. Before this year, a 44-22 score had only happened once. It's now happened 3 times in the past month.
What?
2 of them were Sunday.
Get out.
Yeah.
That's whack.
So 4 times total, and 2 were 2 days ago.
And
the
one
other one
earlier
was
this
this month.
year. So
This-
3 out of the
this
4
month.
have happened in 2025. That's
Wow.
crazy.
We said this month. This
I guess
30
means the last 30 days.
Yeah, last 30. All right, Jack. Any other thoughts about Week 10?
No, I think a lot of teams that we thought were going to win obviously didn't show up and play. So yeah, I wasn't really super impressed with the way that a lot of these teams played this weekend.
All right, Z. How do we do on picks?
It was a 3-way tie for last. 7 out of 14 games correct. It was Jack, you, and I.
Damn.
And I got I had the Saints too, right? Yeah, don't worry
Yes, you did. Yeah. And Rob had 10 out of 14.
I picked up
right.
3 games on my son.
about it. Hey, Zach, whenever you have time, and I know you have time this week, you could tell us, did Rob just outpick us, or did Rob benefit wildly from not eating bad teams as a lone wolf, as a forced
Well,
lone?
2 of his wins were from gifts that we forced him to take.
Wow.
Didn't I have the Dolphins?
He had Miami over Buffalo and then New England over Tampa.
Yeah, the New England over Tampa wasn't that much.
Yeah, that's yeah.
The
Like
other
the
one
Miami
was
game,
definitely
crazy.
the Miami.
But then
game was
he got
definitely
screwed with San Fran losing to LA.
But he still went 10-4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Good job, Rob.
Hey, every once in a while, a squirrel finds a nut.
All right, Jack, you're driving. You probably don't have the parlay ready to go because I'm guessing you were running around with your head cut off.
Yeah, I don't have it right now, and I might not make one. I don't really like the game for Thursday with the Patriots and the Jets playing.
Yeah, so let's not do one. That's cool. All right, Zach, hit us with the games for Week 11.
Who's starting?
Jack, are you starting or Rob? Is it you?
Is this the 4th week we've done this?
If it's the 4th week we've done it, it's Jack.
So-
Zach, how many times have Rob and Jack picked? And we've done this round robin thing.
I've got no idea.
All right,
I thought this was the.
I don't.
we start with Jack.
All right.
Okay.
Jets at New England.
Well,
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 now
okay.
Zach's going to get screwed.
it doesn't matter. Everybody's taking New England, and Zach eats the Jets.
Oh, all
Dang.
right, cool. All right. Tampa Bay at Buffalo.
Ooh,
Tampa Bay.
I'm going Tampa as well.
I got to go Tampa.
Jack, you just got a gift, maybe, buddy.
Yeah, I did.
All right. Washington at Miami.
Oh, and this is me first, right?
This is
I
one of
think
those
so.
games they shouldn't have on TV, like you were talking about, Gilly.
Yeah, no, basically unwatchable. I'm gonna go Miami.
I'm also going to go Miami. Just I don't know why. It's calling my name.
Yeah, I will also take Miami after they've played the last couple of weeks.
Great. I got the Deadskins.
I mean, besides,
right.
I don't know. Not that we need to have a big debate about the Commanders, but I mean, obviously they miss Jaden Daniels a lot, but I'm guessing they've got other holes in their team. And
Yeah, I don't think Mariota's playing terrible. I don't think it's all on him. I think they got a lot of holes. That's a problem.
all right, right on.
All right. Carolina at Atlanta. Another game that shouldn't be on TV.
And is this Jack?
Oh no, I think this is me.
Oh,
It's
shit.
Zach. Yeah.
I'm gonna take Atlanta because I don't think Carolina beats Atlanta twice in 1 year.
Yeah, I also agree. I will also go with Atlanta.
I'm going with Atlanta.
Y'all gonna make me eat Carolina?
Yep.
Carolina
It's
has
not
a meaningfully better record.
I know that's not a bad
They
thing.
do.
We might have
They've
just
also
given
played like
one.
trash recently.
Yeah. All right. Chargers at Jacksonville.
Ooh.
I will take. Oof. I'll go with the Chargers. After they played the way they did last week, I'll take them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Chargers as well. Not only did they play well, but also I think Jacksonville might be shell shocked after what the Texans did to them.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Chargers as well. I think they're just a better team.
All right, I'll take Jacksonville.
That's not a bad eat, Zach.
No, it's not. Chicago at Minnesota.
Ooh.
That's me.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, dang it.
This is
Fair. Come
riveting.
back down to earth. I'm going to go to the Vikings.
Yeah, I'm going to go. No, I'm going to go Chicago. No, I'm going Vikings. Going Vikings. This is a coin flip game.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Chicago though.
I'm going to finish it off with the Vikings. I don't like the way Chicago's played the last couple weeks.
All right. Green Bay at Giants.
Can we agree? Even though the Packers have a better record, significantly better record. What are they? 5-3.
Yep. 5-3-1.
The Giants just fired their head coach. I think on any given Sunday, the Giants can play pretty well and the Packers can play like crap, but that's not likely. Gosh, I haven't watched enough of the Packers to have a really – you know what? Screw it. I'm going Giants. I think they're going to play inspired ball after the head coach got fired.
All right. Well, I'm taking Green Bay.
So Rob doesn't have to eat something he doesn't want.
I'm going to go ahead take the Packers to bounce back.
I got the Packers. Thank you. Thank you, Gilly.
I'm married to a Giants fan. I'm trying to put
I know. I hear you.
in the air.
I admire your loyalty.
To my wife, 27 years.
Right.
Cincinnati at Pittsburgh.
Ooh. This
I'm
is
up first, aren't I?
You're up. Yep.
I think I'm. Wait, is Burrow practicing this? He's practicing, right?
He's practicing. Yeah. This is his first week back.
Is he questionable still for this week?
Yeah, I haven't heard any inclination that he's going to play, but I haven't seen anything specific either. But
I'm still going to take Pittsburgh. I think they'll bounce back.
Pittsburgh at home.
yeah, Pittsburgh at home. I don't think. Hopefully they don't let the Bungles beat them twice. Have
Nice.
fun with that one, Gilly.
You're stuck with Cincinnati, Dad.
Yep.
All right. Houston at Tennessee.
Give me Houston.
Texans.
Oh, wow. Zach, sorry, man. Houston.
I expected it. It's all right. San Fran at Arizona.
49ers.
Yep. Niners.
Yeah, I'll take the San Fran. All right. Sorry, sorting things out. Seattle at LA Rams.
Whoa.
Oh, my gosh. I cannot wait to watch that game. I hope it's not Monday night.
No, I think it's a 4 p.m. game.
So this is me, right?
Yep.
Where is it?
LA,
I got to go L.A.
which is basically a neutral territory.
No, not for the Rams.
I think but
No, the Rams were out there back in what, the 80s, Rob? 80s and part of the 90s?
Been a while.
Yeah.
I think the Rams are the best team in football right now, so I'm also going to take LA.
After last weekend, I will take LA.
Poor Rob gets stuck with Seattle.
Yep. I'll take that. Believe it or not, I think I was actually going to go with them no matter what Jack said. Just to either get another game up or lose a game to everybody.
All right. Baltimore at Cleveland.
Everybody takes Baltimore except me. I have to eat Baltimore. Is that what just happened?
That's what I was going to do.
Wait, who was it first?
It was Zach first, and then I'm last. So y'all all take Baltimore, and I eat the.
You get the Browns. Yep.
Kansas City at Denver.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm going to go Kansas City after they just had a bye week.
I'm going Broncos.
I'm going Kansas City because Andy Reid is ridiculously good after a bye week.
I'm also going Kansas City because I think they just kind of own that division.
By the way, that's the first time I picked Kansas City, I think.
I'll go back and check, and I think
don't double check it.
No, I think you're right. But all right, Detroit at Philly.
God, we got two great NFC games this week.
Kansas City Denver's a good game too.
And I've forgotten who goes first. Is it me?
Dad, it's you. Rob, it's you.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, technological difficulties. I know it's not a
But
surprise to anybody.
hold on. I know your wife is in there. She will love to hear this. For our listening audience, the technical difficulty was Rob didn't know how to come off of mute.
That's correct. Thank you. Quiet. All right. So what is it? I'm sorry.
Detroit at Philly.
Oh, I'm Lions.
Yeah, Lions look better. They just do.
So you take Detroit?
Yep.
I'm also going to take Detroit.
Yeah, poor Jack gets stuck with the defending Super Bowl champs.
Yeah, he got stuck with Buffalo and Philly. He also had to take Arizona, I guess. So
Was that
All
the
right.
Monday night game?
what?
Was that the Sunday night game?
It was, yeah. And then Monday night is Dallas at Vegas.
I don't want to watch that game either, so it's perfect. Dallas will beat the Raiders because the Raiders may be the worst team in the last 10 years.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Dallas.
Yeah, I'm also going to take Dallas.
I'll eat the Raiders. Hey, while she's here, let me ask: how did we watch Monday night? Did we watch that off the ESPN app?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we watched it off the app.
Okay, I got you. I don't have the ESPN app. If you hadn't heard my rant from earlier, I have nothing to do with anything ESPN.
Well, we tried not to have it, but my dad signed us up for it.
Yeah,
Nice.
I mentioned that. I thought it was something to do with Paul.
Gotcha. All right. Any final thoughts or insights from Week 10 or looking forward to Week 11?
There's. I mean, from what I just heard, I hadn't looked at the slate for this week, but there's at least 3, if not 4, really solid matchups that are going to be fun games to watch.
Denver,
And then,
Case.
and then there's of course a couple that are non-watchable at all. But
Yeah, I mean, I have to remind myself this happens every year. You just have bad teams playing bad teams, and it's just unwatchable football.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right, Zach, 3.5 is the over-under. I'm taking the over because I have some inside information. I probably shouldn't have led with that.
I'm still just maintaining my faith in Zach, and I'm going over.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Jack, are you taking the over as well?
Yeah, I mean, I've taken the over the last 2 times. I'm 1-1, so I'll take it again.
And then, hey, Chris,
Yes.
are you taking the over or the
Yes.
under?
Over.
You're taking the over. Do you even know what the over-under is?
Nope.
All right.
What's the word, Gilly? So I'm brain freezing.
Non-perishable items.
Non-perishable items that Zach will add to his apartment this week. The first week he went 10.5, and he was grossly under, and then we went 2.5, and his dad still said under this past week.
I say over.
Yeah, Chris is going over.
If Zach said 0, I would have taken the under.
Thanks.
Did you meet friends yet?
Appreciate that.
No, Zach, Chris has asked you a question.
Sorry, what'd she say?
Have you met friends yet?
Outside of my coworkers, no.
As a mom, Chris wants to establish an over/under for how many friends you make in the next 7 days.
Well, I'll be working most of them. So, well, I guess not this
And
week.
your mom would be on the same ride as her.
I say over one.
Well,
Nani has only asked him that question 10 times in the last 7 days.
I'll bet.
Poor Zach.
All right. Good stuff. Y'all have a good one. Jack, drive carefully.
Have a good week,
Will
y'all.
do.
Family.
Thank y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
Later.
See ya.
Later.
Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to wherever you listen to podcasts. We'd also really appreciate if you'd rate and review us. You can find us at scodupodcast.com.